Hey guys, Kuzo here, back with another stream. I'm going to throw up the links here, and yes, my stream actually did cut out. For those of you who are here for the first part of the stream, let me get these links again. Hopefully it doesn't ruin too much of the stream now that I did that. Or hopefully we didn't lose too many people. Hey, what's up everyone? Because we were getting a pretty good roll. We were on a pretty good roll before. So that kind of sucks, but it's the name of the game. Alright. Alright, I gotta actually redo this link and everything. Make sure I got everything going here. Got everything correct. Boom, boom, shaboom. Throw that up on the Insta. And all right. And hit up the Twitter. Alright, we got 28 people in here. Good to see everybody. Sorry it took a second there to get everything back to normal. Hopefully the connection stays excellent, because that's what it says right now. It says an excellent connection. Before it messed up and I had to restart it. I had to restart my whole computer actually. So I did that as fast as possible. Anyways, so let's go ahead, and I already ripped this open. It's a Papermate, it's 0.9, because of how big this sketchbook is. I wanted to get a bigger pencil just to see if it works well. For some reason it's saying no data right now. Hopefully the stream is doing okay though. I don't know why I would say no data. Let me just double check to make sure the stream's working okay. Do. Oh, turn that down so I don't get. Oh, now it says excellent. Whatever. We're just gonna keep on going. 41 people. Good to see everybody. So I got these markers. By the way, you guys are getting like the inside on the streamers, or people here for the stream are getting the inside on the bad markers that I bought. But they're actually better than you think. But they're bad markers. They're bad for coloring, but I'm just using them for other stuff, such as this. So let's move ahead here. Do that. I'm gonna have the speaker right over here. And this thing is huge. Alright, so let's zoom out maybe? No, this should be alright. We got 50 people in here. Good to see everyone. I think it's a YouTube problem because this happened to another YouTuber. Seems like it, man. It's kind of annoying because I wanted this stream to be a long stream. Alright, so I don't know what I'm going to be doing here. So this is actually, let's just give it a little shot over here. It's oh, I got some manga over here because it's so big. I need something to. Ooh, yeah, this is a pretty good for this size paper. I'll talk a little bit more about the challenge as we go along. Oh yeah, this is much nicer than, as you guys know, if you're me, I ripped this off. Not that whole thing, but this part. I hate this part. Oh, this is super nice. Sorry, I was drawing with the 0.7, and for this size paper and the type of paper it is, it just was it was just catching. I didn't like the way it felt earlier. And switching to this, although I'm not used to the thickness of the pencil, it's working pretty well. I'm enjoying it. I'm going to wait for more people to roll in before I go ahead and show exactly how big this sketchbook is. Hopefully the stream stays nice. I would hate for it to quit out again when I wanted to do like a big stream this time around. And I am going to be doing a lot of drawing from reference. I should have named that the title of the video. Instead, what manga is that? Oh, this manga. Oh, it's My Hero. But yeah, I bought some art supplies for the challenge. I do not like that eye. It looks derpy. Telling me if I just push in on this thing and I do this, that's kind of dumb. Don't like this eraser already. Hey, what's up, everyone? What is the third How to Draw Anything video called? The third one is going to be called How to Draw Anything, Part 3. That's what it's going to be called. I could start like adding in to the title what it's gonna be about to maybe get maybe more reaction to it, so it doesn't look like people are just getting the same video. Man, what I am done right now with this eye. Go ahead and I just wanted to do some warm-up shapes because I had just gone and done some errands and I wanted to warm up. Bad to go straight into this. Got 34 likes and we got 74 people in here. That is a very big disparity. I guess I'll go a little bit further with this. Oh, this is so bad. It's so cramped in here. All right. 93 people in here. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody rolling in. Let's just get some warm-up shapes going here. Not bad, not bad, not bad for that pencil. But now I'm gonna bring in something that's gonna be like, wait, what? What kind of pencil? Yeah, strange pencil. Congrats on having exactly 231,000 subs on the main channel. Thank you very much, Lawrence. I see My Hero Academia manga. Yes, you do. Do, 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 do. 99 people in here. Good to see everybody with 57 likes. What the heck? 57 likes. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Yes, I made it, says Rain. Awesome to hear. Excuse me. Glad for everyone who is here. I'm glad to have everyone here who is here. Let's bring this microphone over here. Good. Hey, what's up, Third? What's up, 30-30? No, kidding. Maybe I should stop calling you 30-30. Also, good luck on your weekly schedule coming up in October. That's crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. Yo, sorry for not making the last 2 to 3 streams. School's been kicking my butt. It's all good, man. It's all good. I guess I'll put this down here so I can. Is your style inspired by My Hero? Not specifically. No. I mean, there's specific elements that I've liked from it. How many pages are you aiming to do per day? I'm talking about for the challenge. So that's actually something I wanted to talk about here. And, oh, man. I wonder if there's this thing over here that's getting in the way. I wonder if I can. Give me just a second here. Be right back. I'm right here. Don't worry. All right. There's something getting in the way, and I'm going to show you why I had to move it. Now, how's your day, Kuzo? It's good. So, let me show you how big this is. You guys are seeing my pants. Okay. So, by the way, I'm wearing this over again because it's not a shirt. It's like a jacket kind of ish. Anyways, throw this over here. Let me show you how big this thing is. By the way, I'm going to be using some Pinterest for some reference off to the side as we go along. This thing is freaking huge, okay? This is my arm. This is how big it is. All right, this is my arm. This is my, this is my elbow. And it's going all the way from my elbow to my wrist. This thing is massive. Like, humongous. It's ridiculous how big this thing is. And, by the way, just to show you exactly how thick this thing is. Look at the size of this thing. Like, it's huge. Like, here's a manga. I honestly did not expect it to be this big. Look, this is your average size manga. It's 3 of these. It's as thick as 3 manga almost. Look, it's thicker than 3 manga. That's what I'm trying to say. This thing is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. And it surprised the crap out of me. Okay. And as just a fun little update for you guys. Yeah, I know. Everyone's saying like, dang, yeah, it's massive. So that is why I got this new pencil. Because the pages are freaking huge. Now let me zoom in at least. Oh. Is it looking at the ceiling? I'm confused. Oh no, it's looking at... Oh, I see what it did. Let's go back to photo. There we go. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'm going to pull over. Okay. So we're good. We're good. So this is my first page today, and I'm going to be writing it like number 1 and the date I do it on. Yes, I'm only on page 5 right now. I know you're probably like, page 5, that's not very good compared to what I'm going to actually be telling you guys for my goal that I'm going to be aiming for. 5 is not very good for what I'm going to be aiming for, but that's okay because I'm getting into the groove, and I actually woke up late, so this is more like my midday right now. Right now. So let's zoom in here. Not 4 times. There we go. So, bro, the quality of the camera is so crisp. Thanks, man. Yeah, dude, the little edits I've done have helped a lot with the camera quality. It's helped leaps and bounds with the camera quality, which is super awesome. Here, let me try to move it over here a little bit. There we go. All right, so there we go. But basically, let me get around to what I'm planning on doing. What I'm planning on doing is, I'm not saying this on my normal social media, I'm saying it to you guys. You guys are like the little squad on the side, all right? So I'm gonna get some reference up here. Okay, not reference for this specifically. This is just me doing my thing. But shh, don't tell anyone. I'm gonna try to do the challenge, and I'm gonna try to do it in 16 days. 600 pages, 16 days, and if that means 37 pages a day, and I'm doing the math that I'm gonna actually try to draw 10 hours a day, which at least gives me about 3.7-ish pages per hour, which isn't bad. So if you go and look at other people's challenge, you'll notice they actually kind of like skimp on some of the pages, which I notice I'm gonna have to start drawing bigger. But what they do is some people draw like one huge head on a piece of paper or something like that, or they draw like they only draw like 2 things on the page. But I'm going to try to always keep it max 3 things on the page. So only you guys here know this, all right? Only you guys here know this. 3rd was actually the first one I told. You guys are getting weird about me saying that's not bad. What? That isn't too bad. There's sketch pages. And I'm going to be basically using this as like a training period. So there's going to be a lot of studies. So I'm going to be, for the next 2 weeks, essentially just going ham. Some pages are going to be specifically focused around something like, you know, faces, noses, eyes, stuff like that. I'm going to have specific focused pages. I'm going to have pages that are only studies. I'm going to be doing a lot of studies tonight to get my flow, and you guys should probably see a noticeable difference between my quality today and tomorrow, because I also was trying to get the hang of this paper. This paper's a little different, but yeah. Okay, let's move on. Turn up some volume here. Let's go up here and draw some of, got the speaker in frame. Man, there's so much stuff going on right now on my desk. Been a while? Yeah, good to see you in, Louie. See that you started some college, some crazy stuff. College, right? Oh, by the way, let's give these markers a go. Which, by the way, you're going to see something. They're not as bad as you would think they are. Let's pop in with a poppin' purple. Pop in with the poppin' purple. And for them being so thick, yes, they are like Crayola markers. They're cheaper than Crayola markers. Third, says Louis. Imagine drawing like a master can't be me. Hey man, you can get to whatever level you want. You just got to put your mind to it and put in the time. All right. Good to see Louie finally here. Thought you guys were abandoning me. By the way, these markers are really good for this specifically because they're not alcohol based. So these are my alcohol based markers. This marker was a Copic, and look what happened here. It bled through. So these are water-based markers, and basically they work really well with this paper and most sketchbook paper, so they don't bleed through. And they're cheap. I think I got this whole pack for like $6. It's like a 20 pack. So I'm going to try to not just outdo the contest, outdo what other people have done, but I'm also going to try to put more effort into each page. And I'm going to be using it to learn and have it be a learning process. I thought about doing manga page sketches on here, but I will only do that if I feel comfortable enough to do it. I will only do it if I feel comfortable enough. Because I'm going to have to think to do those, you know? But you can see how these markers do really well with the page, the overall page, because if we zoom out again, look at how big this page is and these markers. Like, these markers, they're super hard to get to look good on this. Just zoom up just a little here. Let's zoom up a little bit more. All right. I'm going to look at some comments here in just a second. I'm hoping by the end of the 2 weeks we can see a noticeable difference in my artwork, because that about week I went ahead and did like a little training session for myself. I went about a week, few days, where I just went really hard on practicing. I felt like I saw a noticeable difference in my work, like quite a noticeable difference, and there were even people saying that they think I was getting better, and I was like, oh, that's cool. That was a few weeks ago, but like a month ago. All right, let's look at some comments here. After I go ahead and do this, I'm gonna go just to make it look a little bit more fresh back here. Like fill in some spots, you know. Looks kind of cool. All right. What contest is this? It's called Sketchbook Slam Challenge. But yeah, it's called Sketchbook Slam Challenge. If you just look it up, you could even look up 600-page sketchbook on YouTube, and you'll find a bunch of stuff. Yeah, you'll find a bunch of stuff on it. And you'll see what I mean if you look through some of the challenges. I'm trying to go above and beyond. That's what I'm trying to do. This was referenced off of something, but I do not have the reference anymore. Oh wait, yeah I do. Oh, by the way, just like every other sketchbook of mine, when it's a study, I will write study on it. Oh, by the way, guys, look at this. Good stuff. All right, got my study over here. All right. You're such a legend. Nah. Not yet, I would have to say. And if I will ever be one, the world may never know. I don't even know. And you know, when I actually go and do the tour for this sketchbook, for my YouTube channel, like I'm gonna be very frank and be like, yeah, this sketchbook was literally meant to try to get better, and hopefully you can see the improvement from the first page to the last page. So that's what I'm hoping, and that's why there is gonna be a bunch of studies. I can hardly see the study I'm looking at. And if you're wondering what pencil this is, it's a Home Depot pencil, all right? Everything you're using are huge. I just love the way you're like, what? Everything you're using is huge. Well, you'll see what all these other people were doing for the challenges, and they'll draw like 2 things on the page or something like that. So I'm gonna try to go, obviously I'll do that with some pages, but in general I'm gonna try to go pretty hard. I'm not gonna go as hard as I normally do on each page with my sketchbooks, because you guys know how I go on my sketchbooks. I go pretty hard with them, and I typically don't leave very much space. By the way, I'm using Pinterest, so I don't really know all the artists. This artist specifically, that's why I'm just going to put study next to it, and I'm also going to clarify that when I actually go and show this stuff during the video, the actual. Sorry, I'm going to move the microphone over here. During the showcase of the whole sketchbook, I'm going to be very clear that I got most of it from Pinterest, and I don't know all the artists. This is specifically from an artist called, their name is Kana, and artist is super amazing artist. So right now I'm going in. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of stuff like this, where I go in with a light pencil. I'm going to be doing a lot of experimenting, to be real, with this. I'm just going to be doing a lot of experimenting. Hey, what's up with the super chat from DSP Zombies? Any tips dealing with carpal tunnel as an artist? Definitely look up on YouTube. Kanaru, yeah, Kanaru is. I call him Kana, but I guess Kanaru might be his. I've seen his name be Kanaru on some of the social medias that he has. But yeah, super good artist, man. Oh, by the way, I would suggest look up exercises for carpal tunnel on YouTube, and they'll give you some exercises. But a lot of things is one, you want to move your fingers like this, and do exercises like this. I think another one is holding your arm almost at a 90-degree angle and lifting up your fingers one at a time. Do this as an exercise. And another one is stretching like this. You know, you take your arm and you do this, or you do this, but don't push it really hard. Gradually have it become harder and harder and harder until it's and don't make it like to the point where it hurts really, really, really bad. And don't do it for like a tiny short period of time, because that's like stressing the muscle. You want to actually do it gently and slowly stretch it, just like you do to anything else, so you don't like forcefully stretch it and kind of just irritate the muscle. You want to slowly stretch it and slowly get harder and harder on it, and do it for about a minute. You can rinse and repeat, and also, you know, like kind of loosening yourself up and everything like that. But I got all this stuff from YouTube, so I would suggest to go ahead and actually look up this stuff on YouTube, and they have more exercises as well. Those exercises will help, and it's important to take breaks as well when your hand is starting to hurt. Now, with me doing all the stuff I'm going to be doing, I'm going to try not to firmly grip my pencil as much as I normally would, and I'm also going to be making sure to do specific exercises and specific breaks, 5-minute breaks, walk around, stretch, you know, stuff like that. And obviously we're going kind of slow right now compared to what I would be doing on my own, because I'm talking to you guys. I'm trying to stay interactive with you guys. Yeah, and I could also definitely. Oh, by the way, thank you very much for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I could tell you liked third. I could tell you liked some of Kana's art, and I'm sure some people could see some influence as well in mine. I might even like draw some manga pages. I don't know, like other people's manga pages, other manga artists. I might do that. If I don't know what to draw, or if I'm starting to lose like ideas on what to draw or other references, I am going to be trying to do some realistic noses and realistic eyes, I'm pretty much just going to be covering a lot of bases on this. We're going to be doing some perspective. Right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying not to be too crazy about everything. I'm just trying to get comfortable and get in a flow routine, so that way, once you get in the flow, you're not tensing up worrying about all the time you have to spend drawing. So I want to just enjoy myself, so that way I can draw for like 10 hours and have fun while doing it, instead of stressing yourself out, because stress makes things worse, and it will also... I might move to the thinner pens. These are a little thick for some of the stuff, unless I'm doing like a really big person. And this reference isn't perfect, but I'll get better at them as I go on throughout the night, because I'm going to be up quite a bit tonight. I'm leaving the stream real quick. I'll look up a picture. Okay, yeah, go for it, man. I'll see you back. Yeah, drawing 10 hours a day isn't crazy at all. Well, I mean, when it's your full-time job, I mean, it's not really, as long as you're not hurting yourself, it's, I mean, I've drawn like 30-something hours in a row before, so I think it was like 32 hours or something like that. By the way, yes, a Home Depot pen. Don't at me, bro. Like, who you be seeing draw with a Home Depot pen? I'm trying to draw with the cheapest stuff you've ever seen, and you'll be like, and people are just like, what pencil is that? What pen is that? I'm gonna be like, yeah, crazy art. Like, what? Like, who? It's just gonna be great. And if the video does well, if I actually am able to, okay, I'm easily succeeding at the 30-day challenge. If I can succeed at the 16-day challenge, that would be freaking nuts. But yeah. It's going to be funny how many questions I get in the comment section about what pencils and pens I used. And I'll be like, dude, you don't even know. Only the stream squad is really going to understand. It is possible to get super thin with these pens, but it's super taxing. It's very hard to control. I do not like the ratio of how I did this face. I'm actually kind of mad about it. Let's go down here, stop wasting time, and I'm actually going to get a better face ratio here. Which, by the way, one of my next videos, which I think I mentioned to you guys, where's my pen? My eraser, is going to be about face ratios. I wanted to erase that because I wanted this to be one of the last drawings on this page. Oh, I want to make sure I write down I wrote down study, if you're wondering what I did. Like this one, not a study. I'm going to look at some comments here in just a moment. Let's go with thinner pen. These are a little bit more light, though. They're not as quite as interesting. By the way, those of you who have carpal tunnel or have stuff like that, this book is not fun to pick up. This thing is heavy. When I was moving it into this room, I was like, what in the world is... I would have like ruined my wrists just carrying this from room to room. I know we've been going for like 41 minutes and we haven't even finished this page. I know. We're going to kind of like build up some pace here. How do you make such clean sketches? A lot of practice. You have to be more confident in your lines, but you cannot only become more confident in your lines when you're when you have confidence in what you're drawing. So you have to learn a lot, and you have to get your draftsmanship up, and then your knowledge of what you're drawing up. And those two things is you're confident in which direction you're putting your line, and you're also confident in what you know you're drawing. If you know what you know, you know. But basically, yeah, that's it. You need to learn how to draw the things, and then you need to work on your draftsmanship to simplify your lines down to some of the most simple versions of what you're trying to draw. Simple strokes. Notice I'm trying not to do sketchy lines. I'm trying to keep the lines very tight. And I am going to do some hair practice pages as well. Yeah, try not to spam, please. But good to see you, Gil. Let's go look at some comments here. What are some good exercises on learning learning how to draw faces? Is simply observing from reference and consistently making measurements with the eyes and best approach. Yeah, you're gonna want to consciously, when you're going to study faces, kind of get some decent measurements going on, decent feelings of saying, like ratios. So I have a video coming out soon. It's already recorded. I'm just giving my other video some time to breathe. I do have to make the thumbnail for it, but it's going to be about face ratios, and that's going to help a lot with some people, and also it's a lot easier to break down faces that you might like based on those ratios. Hey, what's up, Noel Hines? I believe that's how Noel Hines. Hopefully I'm saying that right, but thank you very much for the super chat. I really do appreciate. Brought the 600 page sketchbook. Yeah, I did. It's going to be pretty crazy, man. It's going to be pretty crazy. Did I fit 154 people in here and 161 likes? Good to see everybody. I don't really like this drawing. I'm gonna be frank. But I'm actually Kuzo, not Frank. So, but once again, thank you very much for the super chat. I really do appreciate it, man. Probably do some studies after this. Try to get some quick studies going so we can roll and get rolling. But yeah, that's my whole plan. People are gonna think I'm trying to do the normal sketchbook slam challenge, and by the way, I have a whole list of things I want to do so I don't get bored. I got a huge list of things I'm going to be drawing. Let's go ahead and let's see what the yellow looks like from these markers. Let's go with the orange for like a blocking in the outside. I'm putting in way too much effort with these first few pages. Oop, my eraser there. Yeah, definitely too much effort into these first few pages. All right. Let's go ahead and turn the page. Yeah, I know, page 5, man. Jeez. Let's go here. 0, 0. Oh my goodness. It's so tall. It looks so bad. Goodness gracious. Okay, 0, or no, 9, 21, 21. I have to remember at 12 to change that tonight to 22. All right. I'm just so tall, man. It's crazy. Let's get this closer. Let's zoom down here. I'm going to do a quick study of another one on this page that I'm looking at here. I'm going to be doing a pose study of this from Kana. 24-hour stream? Not particularly, no, but I mean, not to say it's out of the question. Oh, totally away from you guys. Sorry. All right. How do I draw a living creature from more complicated metaphysic plane of existence? I don't know what you mean there, but I'm guessing different perspectives. Like, I mean, you're going to want to learn the basic anatomy of that creature. Like, for example, well, just like what I'm doing here with this chick, actually. I have the basic features of this body, and I am drawing them in perspective. Ooh. And yes, my Patreons are getting all of these pages. They are getting all that. Man, my Patreons are going to have so many pages. It's going to be freaking nuts. I mean, I already have a whole other sketchbook that I need to give them too. But this is just going to be like something I'm going to have to feed out for a little while. Going on there. I'm just gonna wing it for that part. I don't know what. I see like this shape going on right now. This shapeage. I'm trying to see this. That's not the direction. You have to be faithful. The more faithful you are to this stuff, the faster you start recognizing directions of things, and it goes faster and faster, and then you just start, things just start like going and going and going and going and going and going and going. It gets nuts. My plan is to be able to go much faster soon. I can't see the other part, so I'm just gonna. Please make a tutorial about drawing animals. I don't know if I would be the person to to do that tutorial specifically, but how many years have you been drawing? I've been drawing seriously for probably about 10 years. I only figured out really what to do to get better in the past 4 years. 4 to 5 years. Because I refused to do studies. Stop making random lines, Kuzo. Follow the reference. I keep on making random lines. Some of this doesn't show on the reference, so. Yo, why is that pencil so thick? It's a Home Depot pencil, and you have to shave it off. All right, so I'm going to zoom out on that, and I'm going to come in with one of these pencils. All right, let's do this. these. All right. Do I have an ArtStation account? Yes, I do. I don't really upload on it very much, though. Probably should. What's the name of the artist you're copying? I know this artist is Kana. Their name is Kana. Some artists on here, when I do this, I'm not going to be able to know their name because it's on Pinterest. But I'm going to make sure to put study. I am not afraid to say that I'm doing studies because this is how you get better. Oh, I'm gonna move down. What is the background music? Forgot the name. This specific background music is called Distant Lands. What helped you really learn anatomy? Learning the fundamentals, and then learning the basic shapes of each anatomy part, and then being able to then overlay and study based on those shapes, overlay the anatomy over that. So for example, to cover up some space here, let's go ahead and do this as our basic torso shape, that as our basic mid shape, and we've got our hip there. Let's make this torso a bit smaller. I've been making my torsos really big lately. Got this triangle. So you're trying to learn these basic shapes for your anatomy here. And then we can go ahead and, I'm going to bring this closer. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay, there we go. And then from there, you would literally go in, and once you start learning your anatomy, you could start, simply at least there. This muscle, you got the collarbones. You do this. Start being able to overlay the actual muscles over it. But knowing these simplified shapes are pretty important because those are the shapes you're going to be able to move around constantly in perspective. Much easier when you don't know all the more complicated shapes of the anatomy quite yet. I might even do a few pages of just bodies randomly like this, and then move them in perspective and stuff, and also just do these so I can get better at just doing this stuff. Really good at just nailing out a body. That sounds really weird. Just really good at nailing out a body. Yes. All right, I am going to quickly, I'm going to do the rest of this study here. We've got 166 people in here. We got 194 likes. Remember, hit that like button. But I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to take a quick bathroom break because I've been drinking the crap out of that coffee. That's for sure. I'm going to head out in a bit. I'm going to play some game with my friends. I'll be back. Oh, you'll be back? Sweet. Good to hear it, man. Have fun playing a little bit of games, man. Always good to get some stress relief out. Have some fun time. Never a bad idea. As long as you get back to drawing. Which, I mean, I know third will. I'm just saying for other people. We can get easily distracted with that type of stuff. Very easy to get distracted. So we're only on page 6. My goodness. This is going to be bad. Man. Okay. I think I'm going to go up that high. I'm going to follow their lines at least. I am a little rusty from these studies. I haven't done studies very frequently recently. I haven't been doing any studies, so the directional drawing has definitely, following the directions of the other person's work, has definitely softened up in my mind. I have not done this in a while. So it's always good to get back into the groove, and we should do better and better as we move along. Now, what I'm going to do is come up in here with some greenage. Why not? Let's change up some color, and let's go ahead and I'm also going to be doing some lighting ones as well. I'm not going to do the full lighting here. I'm just going to like do basic fill-ins. What's up? We got 163 people in here. Good to see everybody. Got the family going. Look at that. Let's make sure we're in frame here. See, like this drawing took way too long when we actually look back at it. It is very big, but it did take too long, to be honest. But that's okay, we'll get faster with this. We will get faster. Oh, I didn't even draw the other leg. I didn't even draw this leg. Okay, let's do that. Oh, that's a heel. Oh my goodness. It was covered up by something. Yes, I know this is 02 or whatever I think the name is. It's from that Jiggle Mechanics game, basically. Oops, sorry, drawn off frame there. Now I'm going to come in here and Bam! Oh, I'm also going to throw in this here. Oh, that's right. I'm going to say how to get good drawing everything on Pinterest. Draw everything on Pinterest. But you want to learn the fundamentals in order to be able to do some of that stuff. And then, you know, like go ahead and, you know, be able to dissect this stuff. By the way, just for room's sake, let's go. Oh no, I'm running out of room. BRB. I'm going to be going and taking a bathroom break. Obviously, it's going to be really fast. It's not going to be. And it's going to be me. Going for. Oh, I'm going to need this for this side. Bring this over here. Hello, you guys can probably hear me better now. Let's have like toilet paper here. Maybe a sink or something. Whee! Whatever. I'll be right back. It is a BRB. I just wanted to. Oh, no. My YouTube thing. This is a sign. I'm falling. Oh no, I've started to break that off the wall because of how many times I've hit it. That's not good. Ah! Scoot forward. No. Okay. We're going to move this way. Move that way. That was big brain moves right there. I am back. I held it in as long as I could, guys. Alright. BRB is the BR back. Let's do this. Alright. You know what? Just to add some more flavor to this, I should have put in like blue, but I decided to do purple. There. I wanted to look good for the sketchbook tour. Alright, so we just got to fill up a little bit more of this. Alright, let's go ahead and, where's my pencil? Here we go. We got 156 people in here. Good to see everybody. And 232 likes. October is Inktober. Yes, I might be doing some of that here. The night is young. Maybe I can still be considered Inktober. Maybe it can still be considered Inktober. I don't know if it can if I'm doing this stuff. Where did you get that Fooly Cooley poster? It was a long time ago. I can't remember. It was either at a con or at this anime store, which closed in my area a long time ago, sadly. By the way, this stream, I'm going to be streaming for like 3 hours, so we got 1 hour down. Sorry, I'm just laughing at the fact that I'm drawing with this. It's so ridiculous. This is so absurd. I bought it. I went to Home Depot because I was getting some tools so I could actually put things together that I order and stuff. And yeah, it was. I was like, yes. By the way, I have a red pencil. I have a red pencil of this. Dude, maybe I should bring in the red pencil. Should I bring in the red pencil? Am I allowed to use... I don't know if I'm allowed to use like a knife on stream, am I? They might kind of like be like, that's dangerous and throttle my hot dang. It kind of sucks. But I have a red one that's basically... Essentially, it's just a colored pencil. It's a red colored pencil. Alright. Alright, what else should we do these color drawings with? What other color? Because I've been doing blue. Maybe I could do like a light blue. Or I could go straight up. I could go orange. I could have done purple. Maybe I should do purple. I kind of like orange right now, but let's go purple. Let's go purple. Please bring the red pencil. LOL, I'm back. Loads of water just burst through my bedroom ceiling. Oh gosh, oh that sounds great. At least you're hydrated, right? Nah, man, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, Ethan Becker uses a knife. True, true. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll go get it. I'll get it. Alrighty guys, I got the pencil. Guys are so spoiled. Alright. It's a different color, the outside of it. Now, okay, I have an idea. So I brought some paper towels, but I think it would be kind of lame to do it on the paper towel in front of the stream. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm a bad boy, no, because all right, from this side or from, what did I do? Okay, I did it from that side on this one. Okay, let's do it. I'm just gonna vacuum. By the way, I'm a professional. Do not try this at home. I'm not. Never put a knife towards you. Always do it away from you. I do not suggest for you to do this. It's completely. It's supposed to be goofy. I'm not actually doing this because you'd be better off using an actual pencil. The whole point of this is just for people to be like, what is that? I'm trying very hard to be not... I cut it so thin at the edge, at the tip. It might break, to be honest. Because I cut it so thin. All right, there we go. Clean that up later. All right, we'll draw with it in a moment. Kind of want to finish the other stuff, but I mean, I guess I could. This is what it looks like. And I'm not pushing very hard with this stuff, so I guess it would be just fine. 153 people in here. Good to see everybody. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this guy up. Over here. I'm not going to finish this guy up. Alright. Red pencil for life. If your manga gets big, how often would you release a chapter? I would probably, if it got big and there's a little bit more funding to go into it, I would be able to lean into it a lot more. I would be able to I would be able to make a lot of my content focus towards that manga, and I could just put a lot more time into it. So like bi-weekly. If it does really well and people really like it like a lot, and it starts bringing me a decent amount of income, I can get assistance. So that's another thing. I can get assistance to help me out, which then would allow me to do it much faster. Kuzo, the first draw bender. What do I want to fill this back up with? This background up with. I mean, technically, you know, let's see how good this skin color is. See how good this is. Oh my, what? Hold up. Wait, what? This is actually pretty good. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. What? Yo. No. Hold up now. See, it's honestly, the skin color's not horrible, but it's bleeding in with the purple, and it's starting to make the paper too wet. So this actually wouldn't work very well, but it looks cool with the purple. That's funny that worked a little bit. I should have done this as the color of this, not have this be the shadows. This is dumb. I shouldn't have done that because this is too dominant. That was a horrible decision. Bam. Let's just go with that. Let's go over here and maybe just do a freehand orange. I said a freehand. I go ahead and just start sketching it out. Like, what? All right. Just do something fun like that. All right, let's move on to the next page. So we're going to be on page 7. Let's go ahead and get the marker. Let's go over here with you guys. 0, 0, 7. I'm going to go over here, and it's 9, 21, 21. Trying to make sure I keep the date up to date, so that way. My gosh, this is so thick. Okay, you want an idea of how thick this is? If I showed you guys, it's thicker than most of you people probably have manga here. It's thicker than this, than 3 manga in a row. It's thicker than this. It's about that much thicker. See? We can see it's got a little gap here. This is the gap. Not gonna lie, I love the title Bounty Skate. Awesome to hear. Something to know about me, I'm really bad at this is how cheap these markers are. Look at this. I've hardly drawn with this at all, and it's already starting to wipe off. Hopefully it's not bad for my fingers. Yeah, actually, thing to know about me is I named it Bounty's Gate for a specific reason, for something that's in the series, but I didn't know. I wanted to incorporate it as something that's more important than what I had. and I kind of tied some things together, and I'm pretty happy with what I decided for it to be. So it's kind of cool. Geez, you're filling this in 30 days? Shh, don't tell anyone. But I said the secret is that I'm letting you guys know, the stream gang. I'm gonna try. The challenge is 30 days. I'm going to try to fill it up in 16. So imagine the title. Everyone else does it in 30. People said it's really hard. I bet it is. But imagine the title of the video. I drew 600 pages in 16 days. Bam! That's a YouTube title. Alright, what should we do? What should we do? I got this over here as some reference, but I don't know if I'm gonna... Oop, I bumped this. Sorry about that. Let's get in some like pose practice. I wanna practice my general anatomy shape here. Get some kind of like gesture-ish stuff going on here. Just kind of moving around the shapes of, but I want to try to be accurate with how I'm doing this and be more precise. Try to get my motor skills nice and fresh. What should I do with the legs? Let's just do this, and let's do this. I'm just moving around the limbs. I'm not trying to do anything super crazy here. One thing that sucks about this is I don't think I can erase it. Oh, I can a little bit, because I feel like this should have been pulled up actually a little further up here. Let's go up here. I'm imagining this coming towards us. Get some foreshortening here. Ooh. Sorry, there's a video idea. Foreshortening. Completely forgot to write that down in my book. I have like a list of like 15 videos to make, and I want to make sure I don't forget that. You would think, oh, that should be easy to remember. You know, you forget so many things. I'm going to get out of here, and I'm actually going to go over to my anatomy section and just have it off to the side. I'm not going to be copying any of it. I'm just going to be looking, having it off to the side. Okay, we're going to fill up this page much faster. It's going to be gesture, balls to the walls gesture, and like faces and stuff, and trying to work on heads and stuff like that. I'm going to fill up this one. We're going to try to go fast. Oops, sorry about that. Oops, there we go. I know, pose makes no sense. Just got here. Good to see you, Tori. Yo, I'm kind of late. Hey, it's all good. I'm going to be streaming for another hour and 30 minutes, roughly. 16 days sounds fun and easy, honestly. Yeah, totally. Where do you get that sketchbook? Amazon. You could literally just type in 600-page sketchbook. Should come up. When I do these, I definitely will like throw links and stuff. I don't have. Hold on, I might actually have. Um, Man, I should get a freaking sponsor. Can I speak? I'm gonna share it to you guys. What? Why do I not have the link copied? All right. I sent it to someone else, so I can just come up here and more copy. Go to the stream, and all right, I'm gonna have this off to the side so I can go ahead and shoot it up onto the stream here in a second. Let's grab a flashy marker. Maybe let's do green. Oh, darn it! I didn't skip. Darn ad. Skip. All right. So I'm gonna shoot it in the comment section. Should be here. Oh, the link's too long. All right, just go ahead and look up. I might put it into the. To be honest, I might put it into the description at some point. But if you just look up, 600-page sketchbook, it should come up, and it should be like a black cover. Basically, what it is it's 300 sheets of paper, but 600 counting front and back. So. All right, let's keep going. Oh, my leg is going numb. Does the paper feel good to draw on? It's all right. Like it's between medium and okay. This is what I have to say about it. If your pencil's too thin, it kind of catches on the paper, but that is why I mentioned and I showed in the beginning of the stream. But a lot of you may not be here from the beginning of the stream. I got a thicker leaded pencil, and works really nice. Other than that, the erasing on it kind of leaves some pencil lines behind when you go to erase. Then, other than that, I mean, it feels good when you're drawing on it. For the most part, it feels kind of soft, not smooth. It does feel smooth, but it feels soft. The paper kind of feels soft, which is kind of interesting. I don't really know how that's working, but it feels soft. Right, let me go here and go ahead and get over to my reference stuff. don't like how broad. See, it does all right though. It does all right. Like when you erase it, it's not horrible, but I do have to say it's a freaking massive sketchbook. So if you're expecting like a nice, comfortable drawing session, heck no. 156 people. Yeah, I know, right? Let's keep it going. We got 255 likes. Like the video. It helps share it to other people. By the way, I might think about doing a 12-hour stream. Maybe I might do a 12-hour stream during this session. Not this session, but during the session of the sketchbook challenge, so I can knock some stuff out. And then I can save it and do have it as a background for like a YouTube video that's subject based. Or maybe not that. It would be like, I drew for 12 hours straight. Hey, what's up? Third. Yes. I'm back. I did not have fun. I did not have fun. Did you get whooped? Yeah, I was playing some Bloodborne last night, and I mean, I pretty much dominate for most of it, but I got my booty whooped a couple times by some like people that have way too much time on their hands. Like there's no way I'm gonna sit there and grind that much to get some of the. I've played a lot and I put in a lot of hours, but I don't know if I'm going to grind the same amount of hours they do to get some of those gems they use in Bloodborne, some of those PvP players. I mean, the longest I've done farming is probably like 3 hours, which I know is probably like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. But, you know... Okay, that is a lot. Let's be real. That's a lot. Oh, Kree's up in here? Hey, what's up, Kree? How long was I away that we're getting a face reveal? You're a while, for a couple months. I've been doing this for a little while now. We got the gang here. When the manga coming out? Will be a video on Easter eggs you put in. Not in particular. I don't think I'll do a video on Easter eggs. I think I'll leave that there until like, you know, I think I would leave Easter eggs there until maybe further into the series. I'd be like, oh yeah, these were the Easter eggs in the first chapter you didn't know about, and because these characters that showed up you didn't know were in the first chapter, this and that. You know, stuff like that. I didn't just say anything about characters being in the first chapter. Nah. Not really that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and I guess just pencil this in. I don't wanna marker this in. I gotta preserve energy. Ow. I just hit the camera. Honestly, like, I'm digging this setup that I have now. Like, okay, let's be real. Okay, here's the thing. My iPad is up there with the camera on, right? That's my camera, the iPad. And you know what's happening the whole time? It just has its screen on, which it's not an OLED screen, which means there's not going to be burn-in. It's a what is it? Mini LED. Mini LED. And ew, I don't like this. It's a mini LED, which means there's going to be no burn-in. And then on top of that, guess what my computer's doing since it's hooked up to my computer? It's charging the iPad. So. I'm just giving him long hair. Why not? By the way, just letting you guys know, this is actually pretty difficult to draw on because it's so high that I have to like it's very high. Man, this darn sketchbook company is gonna get so many sales. I mean, it's not gonna get that many, but it's gonna get a decent amount of sales. I'm gonna make them a couple $100 once the videos go up. I don't really like this drawing. As we say here, you win some, you lose some. I need to move forward. I stop dwelling on the drawing because you're not going to make this competition. I'm probably going to be drawing until like 4 in the morning. Try to make this competition. I said this was going to be a gesture page. Maybe I should stick to that, because I was thinking about doing some I guess I could do some head stuff. What the heck is this smudge over here? Okay, now let's move it like did you see that? Okay, watch this. I'm going to try to move the book. Now watch me. I'm literally trying to move the book right now, and it's moving me in the chair. Like, watch this. My gosh, it's so heavy. Just one hand. Wow. See? This thing's nuts. Oh my goodness, this thing's heavy. All right. Let's get the red pencil out. The red Home Depot pencil. Home Depot. Don't judge me. Yep, that's £9 for you, yeah, for real. They're gonna make you a 1,000-page sketchbook just to spite you. Yeah, right. Holy crap! I just realized I haven't liked the video. Yeah, dude, what is up, dude? We are at 299 likes. Look at that. We're working our way up in the world. We're only on page 7. Oh gosh, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Home Depot sells pencils? Question mark. Yes, they do. You know, I should pull up skulls, because I'm going to draw a little bit of a skull here. Okay. Like, drawing something without reference is solidifying what you know and warming yourself up, getting it, like, nice and just solidifying it in your mind. Drawing something with reference off to the side, even if it's not from the same angle. Like, these are the skulls I have here. None of them are from this angle unless you're talking about these, which I'm not looking at those. But none of these are from the exact same angle. I guess you could say that one's close to it, that one there. But I'm not looking specifically at that. I'm just looking at the shapes here. Okay, this actually, oh, what the heck? I drew that a little crazily. Which I might record a video of me doing, maybe I'll record a video tonight of me doing a hand practice, a full page of hand practice, real time, and upload it tomorrow, possibly, for the main channel. Do some of this. uh, this stuff here, and then go in and actually like pen it in. It's gonna be such a funny people are gonna be like, what pencil is that, when I'm drawing on the main channel. I'd be like, what? And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna tell you in the video what pencil it is, because I want people to comment and ask. I need the engagement. Oh gosh, I'm evil. Oh, you have to go, Tori? Well, thank you for chilling in here with us. And hopefully you have a good day or night wherever you are. Who disliked? Hey, I have no idea. Come on, guys. I don't care. What's the book on your right? This is My Hero. I'm at the catch up on liars tonight. Home Depot pencil sales increased by millions, right? My carpal tunnel is catching up. That's not good, dude. That sucks. Definitely, if you haven't already, you should try to go ahead and give a quick YouTube search if you haven't already. And I already said that a billion times. And see if there's any exercises that can help you. You might have been here when I was talking about them earlier, but some of those exercises helped me over time. This song. You know, did anyone else notice that this isn't really going in the same perspective as that cube I made? Oh, third said I am. Oh, which means you're already doing the stretches. Dang, man, that sucks. I'm sorry, dude. Do you hold your pencil really hard? Do you grip really hard on your pencil? Because I had problems where I would grip my pencil too hard, and I had to kind of resituate how I drew a little bit, and I had to go softer. Sometimes I still catch myself trying to grip my pencil too hard, and I have to like readjust what I'm doing. It's one benefit to digital though, is we can edit the brushes to having a softer setting at least. Alrighty then. Maybe I could go ahead and like. Oh, sorry guys. So we're only on page 7. Oh gosh. You know how much I'm supposed to do a day? For those of you who haven't heard me say it, I'm supposed to do 37. 37. But we're getting in the flow, and I'm definitely going to be able to do pages faster when I'm not on stream specifically. I know I haven't been talking as much as I normally do on streams. That's also because I'm trying to make sure we're going here. But I'm really looking forward to, seeing how well this goes. It's going to be super cool as we move along, because I'm going to start trying to maybe eventually get to the point where I start skipping these underlines that I'm doing here and just going straight into marker and doing drawings like that. And it's going to be cool because if I can get this like level up that I want to kind of do going really well, it's going to work really well for this video that I want to put out, where with these pens that I'm using, these super cheap Craze Art pens, pen markers. I'm gonna take a break. Have a good stream. Hey, thanks, man. Hopefully you feel better, and hopefully your hand, your wrist, your arm feels a little better, man. Yeah, hopefully I can get a bit of a level up, because when I go actually do the video where I'm using these cheap markers and I'm making the joke where I'm like, these markers, I don't think I would be the artist today without them. These markers make me the artist I am. Like, actually be completely sarcastic about it, obviously, and just leave the joke open, but try to do a whole drawing that looks really cool with it. Not like colored, but something that try to like flex, like try to do a cool pose that's really crazy. All right, I pretty much filled up most of this page. What I want to do now, let me go in and go. I might actually be able to get that video out before the end of this challenge, if I do it right. Who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't even finish the challenge. Maybe I'm a loser. I feel like I'm playing catch up all the time. That's the name of the game, man. It's true. I'm 22. Is it too late to get really good at manga? No, not even close. I mean, okay, let's say you're on the crappy end of the stick where you die at 40. Which I would hope you don't, but I'm saying, let's say you were on that crappy end of the stick. Dude, you got a whole other, 18 years? Like, you got 18 years. You know how long it takes to get good? About 2.5. You want to get really good? 4. You want to become a master? About 10. So, guess what? At that point, you got a good other 8 years to you. I'm not kidding, man. Like, that's the name of the game. That's what it, of course, to get really good in 2 years, 2.5 years, you have to put in the work. And I know there's a lot of other people out there, and there's a very good example I always use because his improvement skyrocketed in the past year, but he was all the foundations he laid down in the first year before that, that's what took him to where he is now. This is what a lot of those other people do. They kind of do like a thing where they almost outline a little bit. Do a little thing like that, and then, which I've done this in some of my real-time drawings as well. Let's do a little. Oh, jeez. So, we are at 2 hours. We got at least another hour left. I don't know how long we'll go. I don't know how long. I might go over 3 hours. Who knows? I'm back, says Ink Drop. Good to see you. Thank you for coming back in. We got 147 people in here and 325 likes. That's crazy. Hey, do you think we'll be able to make it to 400 likes by the end of this stream? I just do a stream where I don't stop until I get 1,000 likes. That would be harsh. By the way, let me see how many subs we've gained. Let's actually mark it down. Okay. We got 28,078. So let's 78. 28,078. Let me write it down. 28,000 part doesn't matter. I just need to write down 78. 78. And let's see how many people we gained during this time frame. All right. I kind of wanted to do like a hand over here. All right. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. Let's make the wedge. Let's go like that. Do this. And who knows? Maybe I'll hop on and do a stream later on tonight or something. I don't know. When I'm staying up all late. I don't know. Probably won't. Because I need to make sure I do a lot of work tonight. I have a lot to go through. By the time we finish this stream, I'm hoping to be, we're going to like hustle. I'm hoping to be at page 10. So that's going to leave me 27 pages for tonight. What's the guy's name who improved rapidly? Third PHP. Just Third PHP. And it's spelled out THIRD. So it's actual Third PHP. Just look him up and he's done very well for himself. And Kree's really good too. And Louis is going to have the same story as he continues. And a friend of mine, Mitch from Project Divider, he's a really good example of this too, because there was a point where he ended up, I don't want to tell his art story, but let's just say when he went serious about art again at one point in his life, he went from pretty intermediate to very good very fast. It took him only a couple years, like 2 years. Once again, when you put your mind to it and you do the work, you get really good. And let's just say one of the reasons why you can do that is because the information is all on the internet. It's all out on the internet. It's already there for you. You just have to take the time to go find it. I should be looking at some cool hands while I'm doing this. Remember, knobby. That's kind of what I think when I'm doing these hands. I think knobby. Make them look kind of knobby. It sounds like I'm saying naughty. Make them naughty. Dude, Third went ballistic. Yeah, he definitely did. Since I became friends with him, even he's improved since then, and we've only known each other. He's known of me. I didn't know of him. We've only known each other since like the beginning of this year, and he's improved drastically since then. And yeah, it's just crazy. So, by the way, having healthy art rivalries is good too. It helps you improve. It helps push you to go further, to try to be better. Right now, one of the things I do kind of miss is a healthy art rivalry. Which right now I'm trying to run so Third doesn't catch up with me. Like he pretty much already. So, if you told him I said that, he'd be like, "No, man." I don't want to be the artist. Okay, guys, by the way, after all this stuff, go ahead and It's all on Kuzumari's Patreon. Yeah, I actually have a lot of stuff on my Patreon, guys. Like I have a lot of stuff, and all these pages are going on to Patreon. All 600. It's gonna take a while, but rivalries are best. Yeah, they do very well for people. What I mean is, I don't have an active rivalry like where me and a friend are like talking all the time, and we're always trying to one up each other, but in a good in good spirits. Um, Me and Mitch are kind of like that in a way, but we're not ever trying to compete with each other. We're always just trying to have fun, and it's never we actually never compare stuff like that, or you know. Um, let's get some reference over here. Let's go back. Let's do a quick scroll, actually, again, another quick scroll. This time I am going to go from below. I am going to be using a bit of reference, and I'm not going to be using an underlying. I'm not going to be using. So I'm thinking of the lines going this way. So I am kind of using loose reference from off to the side. I am going to make my little skull eye holes a little bit bigger than they did on that one, though. This kind of goes like this. And I said I'm using a loose reference because I'm not doing it exactly at the same angle that they did it. Theirs is actually going that way a little bit more than mine is. Maybe the next page, what I'll do is I'll practice overlapping. I think overlapping is something I could use a little brushing up on. The best part about these pens is it's like, what marker are you using? It's like, please, you can literally, like, the best part about it is if you like these, it's not like they're expensive. Like you just go get stuff. You could just go get it. I mean, it's like $6, $4. So I think that's cool. Who else thinks that's cool? I think that's cool. That's why I want to use this stuff, man. Like, one, I want to make a point. Two, it's accessible for people. Like, people can use this. Like, I'm not buying Copics and making people think they need to use something crazy cool. Kind of want to fill up on the bottom of this page, but I say, you know what? I'll fill it up with one thing. I'll do a shape. I'll do based on the perspective of the foot here, I'm going to do a cube. So I can at least follow general looking perspective, almost like he's going to step on the cube. Rectangular prism. Whatever. Now, casting a shadow. Casting a shadow. That page done. Only took forever. What have I done? How many pages have I done during this stream? I've done this page. So I had some of this page already done. So I done 1, 2, 3, and it's been 2 hours. Now, that means I'm literally 4 pages behind based on the time frame I'm supposed to be doing these. Make it the most perfect cube that doesn't exist. Cree says, hours, question mark. Wait, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe it's based on something up there. But hours. Someone might have been asking a question up here. I made that. I think I missed something. Oh, hi Cree, hi Lewis, hi Jordy. Sup Mifta, just created that account purely for art. That's cool. Just followed. I'll send you my. Oh, you guys are just kind of talking amongst each other's. Kuzo, you challenging yourself today? Yeah, I gotta get on my A game. Ooh, I like that drawing. You know what? I'll do a quick study of that. Let's do that. I don't know this artist. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm not going to be able to say the name of all these artists because the people just take images and post them on Pinterest, sadly enough. But I will. I did not actually use any of this study. That was a study. Everything else was not a study. That's a study. None of these were studies except for this one. Just making sure okay, yeah. All right, just making sure I got my studies written down. Okay, let's go ahead and man, this is crowded today. Actually, I'm gonna get this. Okay, I'm gonna hold this down. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, let's do this. So angle. Remember, take your time. You can get faster as you go. Kuzomari, calamari. Oh no, that's too close to the edge. Whatever. There's no going back now. So we're moving at this angle roughly. This direction. Come on, don't hesitate. Got that right there. Right there. Boom, shaboom. We are going up, over. Nope, comes out like that. And then we are looking at this. I will become the greatest artist of all time. Actually, I won't, but hopefully this whole challenge makes me better, though. And then maybe I'm gonna milk the crap out of this sketchbook. All right, I'm gonna be making like 2-3 videos. I said 2-3 videos because I might vlog some of this, do like updates. And then I'm also gonna have a sketchbook tour, which would be the first thing. And then I'll probably have maybe like a one video vlog series of me being like, all right, day 15, you know, day 1, day 2. What do you guys think of that? Oh, this is way too far away. Sorry about that, guys. My microphone. Will you have a critique session? At some point, yes. I wish my teacher knew about Kuzo. My teachers worship Jackson Pollock. It makes me want to puke. I do not know who that is, but thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. Okay, what I'm actively doing in this, just so you guys know what I'm doing, what I'm actively doing right now is I'm looking at things compared to each other. Like this line right here, I try to make it as accurate as possible by saying, is it going this direction? No. Is it going completely straight? No. It's going at this angle where it's not straight, but it's slightly curved like this. And I'm actively trying to look at the direction in relation to whatever something else, and then I looked at where does its start point start at, it started at right at the shoulder, and that's actively what I'm doing right now with this. And sometimes what we do is we try to go and do a study of something, right? And we don't think about what we're doing. We're just like, shape, draw. And we don't even do the shape the right direction, and sometimes the shape's not even correct. So we actually have to actively be thinking what direction it's going and what actual shape it is. And the better you get at the subtleties, which no, this is not perfect. This drawing I'm doing right now, it's not a perfect representation of that drawing. I think that drawing looks freaking awesome, and mine is not nearly as cool, but the better we get at following these directions, and the more we do it, the better you get at it, and the faster you'll be able to do studies. And the faster you're able to do studies, what does that mean? The faster you'll be able to improve. By the way, I've had this like flannel hoodie looking thing for a long time. I never wore it, and because I thought it was too big for me, and I really like it. Who is getting the coffee? I've been drawing Shinichi from Parasite a lot today. Parasite's dope. All right. Let's see. Obata is just the ruler of the universe. Yeah, dude, Obata's awesome, man. Haha. Yes, me too. I've been drawing. I already read that one. I'm going to try to catch up to you. And third, make me fired up. Awesome to hear. I always like to hear it because, that's what it takes, man. You gotta have drive. You gotta have the drive. Kuzo looking real cute. Hey, whoa. Hey, now, hold up, Christopher. That's their name as well as mine. But, whoa, Christopher, all right? Clearville, watch yourself. Felix, finally caught up to the live part. Was watching the stream before. Oh, awesome. If you do study, did you use real life ref or anime characters that exist? In general, I used both. As you can tell, I'm using this. If you need to learn something more in depth, it is good when it comes to like anatomy and stuff. It is good to use real stuff, but you can also use other people's studies of it. But you're eventually going to want to learn some realistic basics, like how I was drawing that skull. That's a good thing to know. I'm sure my lamp doesn't fall over there. It's a good thing to know. Ooh, overlap. I like that. Okay, hold on. I like that thigh. You guys are going to see me doing way too much of this stuff. Hold on. I like this shape. I like that direction. And I like that. Dang, she thick, boy. What the? What? What? Alright. What I'm trying to say here is I like this leg doing this. I like the overlap here into this shape. I really like that. I've done this before, but I'm going to just over and over again. This is how you practice and memorize stuff, people. All right. I'm not a drummer, and I have no talent in music whatsoever. So, all right, let's get this going. We've been on this way too long. Okay, direction, straight. No, yes, almost. We go straight. We go down a little bit. Bam. Touches this with that, and we're gonna go towards the eye, that, but this is actually a little higher. I think I might have done it a little bit too low. This direction. Yeah, I'm really trying to get this study stuff down again. I didn't study it. Like, I do it now. Like, I bench study, and then I stop and I do like other stuff, like commissions that aren't like public commissions, and I'll do those. And I stop doing like I'll do like practices, but I don't do studies as much, like full studies like this. This is super important. Ooh, I'm feeling a little drained from this stream. You know what takes a good recharge? What recharges you, does a really good recharge, is I go and lay on my bed. I look through maybe Twitter, the Twitter twatter. As long as you have stuff on Twitter that you like, which I do not have toxicity going through my. If there's like toxic stuff that people are posting and it's just complaining and stuff, I get that stuff out of my feed. I do not want that stuff in my feed. There's no why would you want to have that in your day? This looks pretty bad. I don't know what's going on with this head right now. I think I missed something. I'm gonna have to look at it while I'm. I go lay down on my bed and I look at something I know, like basically just Instagram or Twitter or YouTube for about 5-10 minutes, and then I come back. Almost close there. Boom, boom, boom. Before I forget at all, I'm going to put down study. I feel like that knee should have been higher. Also, I feel like this knee went down actually a little bit lower in the drawing, in their drawing, because this has an angle roughly like that when you look at theirs. And where does this goes like that? It's actually going like this. Coming up here, circle here, do that. What is that? I don't know what's going on. I see the shapes, but I don't know what is actually going on right now over there. I don't know what this is. I know this is Black Star Shooter. Does it say the artist here? It doesn't say the artist anywhere on here. This is what I'm talking about, man. Let's look at some stuff. All right, let's see. Thigh Army says they're real cute. It says just a heads up, I haven't caught up to you yet. I know what you said. Hey, who told you? And by the way, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. We gotta. I'm gonna have to break your hand or something. I mean, I didn't say anything. Okay, let's look down here. Louis, look up Jackson Pollock art, then you'll know how crazy my art teachers are. Hey, I'm not gonna look that stuff. I know you were talking to Louis, but I'm not gonna look that stuff up on stream because I don't want to like make any faces. I'll just have to keep a straight face or something. Like, I don't know if they're good or bad. I haven't seen their stuff, and I'm not in the business of talking down to or criticizing someone's art publicly. There's a point when you get to a certain level in art and social media stature. Stature sounds so like pompous, but what I'm trying to say is there's a certain level you get in social media where you keep certain things to yourself, and you don't. I mean, when's the last time you heard another Japanese, like a really good Japanese artist, and most other artists that aren't like some person online that shouldn't be saying what they are saying, like bashing other artists? A lot of one of the things I really like about the Japanese culture with artists is that it's all about respect. Even if you have a thought about something, a lot of the time they keep it to themselves because, I mean, it's just disrespectful. And if someone disrespects them, they typically, unless it blows up into something, they typically just try to avoid it. You know, like I always like that about. That's the angle that I did that at. I always liked that part. Where did that even come from? I'm confused. Oh, because of that artist you were telling Louis to look up that your teacher likes so much. Like, obviously, I have opinions about artists' work. But there's a certain point where you just leave that stuff alone. It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm gonna go down here. I realize that's Yoko from Gurren Lagann. No, it's not actually. It's. I mean, it could be, but I truly believe this is someone from Black Star Shooter. Which was a very small series. Black Star. Oh no, I just realized. Yeah, I am completely right because the fire on the eye. That's one thing. You may not know the anime, but this is the anime. This is the chick from it. Black Star Shooter is what it's called, and she got flame on one of her eyes. Okay, we need to start rushing here. And I'm not talking about the country. You know what? I don't think a 12-hour stream would be that hard. I'll just have to make sure to eat and just keep up with chat here and there. Not like kind of like how I'm doing today. Like I'm not going super hard on chat. I'm trying to make sure get a lot of drawing done, stuff like that. All right, I think it's time for us to check if the subscriber number has gone up at all. Check real quick. Let's check. What do you guys think? Oh wait, you guys can cheat. Oh, it has gone up. What was the number? It was 78. Now it's 81. Aw, we gained 3 subs. Yeah. Good to see you if you're here. Sub, are you new? If you're new, say something in chat. Don't be shy. There's so many of you here, and the chat isn't moving hardly at all, which is totally okay, but don't feel bad. I'm the person in a live stream that typically doesn't say much. I typically don't say much, and especially when I was more intermediate artist, I really didn't say a whole lot, and it's okay. Shoot something in chat. Feel exhilarated. Like, basically, is there anyone here that found me today? Are you one of those 3 people? I'm new, says I miss Rage. That's awesome to hear, I miss Rage. New guy here. Hey, thank you, Troy. Good to see you. I'm new. Who are you? Yeah, right there. Oh, you're that guy who like draws stuff, right? Like, like stuff somewhere. Like, right? Like, yeah. I have no idea who you are. Well, let's move this down. Let's try to get this motion and this thin thickness to it. Let's get this. You could definitely see that. First of all, I am taking a little bit too much time on this. Second of all, you can already see that I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable compared to earlier. Earlier, definitely rocky start. I did not like some of my stuff. We are definitely getting some flow going. Oh, by the way, one of the reasons why I'm probably keeping up a really good pace with talking and stuff too during the stream is because right before the stream I had a pretty strong meal. It was a healthy meal. I had a salad with some croutons and some tomatoes and salad dressing, and I wanted to have avocado with it, but my avocado wasn't ripe. And then I had a hard-boiled egg. And no, I don't eat healthy all the time. Don't think I eat healthy all the time, because that is a frickin' lie if you thought that. I just had burgers the other day, and I'm probably going to have a burger later tonight. That was just me trying to have something light and fast. And at least do something okay for my heart for once. Oh, the eye's too far away too. You know what I might do? I might, off to the side, I might redo the face. Not the whole drawing, but the face, because I do like the face on here. I do like the stylized version of this face, and that is horrible representation of that fire. Yeah, there's obviously some stuff off here because you can see where the hair meets to the jacket here. The hair's not meeting to the same spot as that jacket, so you can see obviously some of the angles that I used aren't full on point, but that's okay. We can slowly get there. We need to start speeding this stuff up. Oh, whatever. We're going all in. I don't. Right. I don't. We're just finishing this. We're finishing this right now. All right. Let's move this down. This thing is massive. I just can't get over how big this thing is, like for real. All right, let's do these legs too. And that is how you memorize stuff, people. That is how you memorize stuff. And now what you do is you come back to that shape later on to memorize it. Excuse me, my goodness. Alright, sorry for not like hitting up chat here. I was just trying to hit that stuff up. Let's do it with something light. So what goes good with blue? We could do a light blue. We could do a purple. The purple's kind of dark sometimes. Let's do a light purple. I really like this thing. It has a lot of subtle colors, dude. Like, it's got a lot of it's got a lot of subtle colors to use to do this stuff, and that's one of the reasons why I bought it. I just didn't know they were going to be that subtle. It's kind of nice. Wow, let's try that again. Why'd that happen? I don't know if you guys can see that. You guys can't see that. All right, let me look at chat here for a second. That's what she said. I'm guessing somehow. Gosh, you guys up in here. New here says Yema. Good to see you, Yema Yema. Yeah, you draw stuff too, right? No, actually I don't. I push pencil paper. I push pencil paper. This is why we love Kuzo. Gee, he said my name. Yes, I did. There. Oh my gosh, I literally just missed your. I have no idea where I am now. I completely lost my. Miss. I miss rage. Question mark! Exclamation point. Your hands warmed up a little. I'll be right back. I'm gonna change my name to Love Drawing. All right. Do you ever do blind? Oh gosh, I missed something moved. Do you ever do blind contour drawings? I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. I don't know what a contour drawing is per se. I know contours are actually. Wait, what's a contour? I feel like I've said this before, and I right now. Okay, remember, guys. Those people who know what it's like to stream, my mind is getting towards the melting point. Isn't contours where two lines meet, essentially? That's what I think it is. Contour. Am I right? Let's go here. Pull this down. That took only forever. It took only forever, you know? Just a little bit of forever here and there. Get on there. There was one thing I have to say. These markers do not close very friendly. Very annoying. I'm gonna have to take a nice little break after this. Not too long, because I gotta get crack-a-lacking on all this stuff. This is a cool page. See, this is what I'm saying. You guys, go watch the other 600 sketchbook tour pages, and you'll see what I mean. Or the 600 page, like the sketchbook slam challenge, and you'll see what I mean when I say I want to, what is this, page 8? Yeah, it's page 8. You'll see what I mean when I say I want to go above and beyond with my pages a little bit, but do it even faster. Okay, 0, 0. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. That was absolutely horrible. Okay, I'm just gonna do it over here. 9, 21, 21. I'm almost at 9 o'clock, so I got a few hours until I have to change that date. Okay, let me give you an example, which, by the way, I don't think any of the people who did that challenge, sorry if I miss anyone's comments here. I was trying to read some of them, I kind of want to skip down to the bottom here. I'm gonna skip down to the bottom so I'm with you guys live. Where can I see more of your works? Instagram, you can check the description has links to a lot of my stuff. You can check out my stuff on Instagram, Twitter. I post more on Instagram, TikTok, here and there on Twitter, and then Patreon. I have a crap ton of sketchbook pages as well. If you're interested in my Patreon, sketchbook pages and tutorials and stuff like that on there. But tips on inking, thin to thick lines, and also you want to see where they make it thick, where they make it thin, study it. Typically, converging lines, which I think is contours, converging lines typically is where it's a bit thicker. For example, just to give you a quick example here, this converging here, I would make it a bit thicker. This converging here, maybe make this part a bit thicker, maybe that make that a little thicker. Doesn't always have to be like this, but typically it looks better when you do that, when it's converging at a point like that. So, yeah. Not always the case, but it's a good start. Study other people's works and see where it's thin and thick. Basically, staring at something and moving pencil with eyes. Honestly, go infinity and beyond. Can you get an basic demonstration? Give a basic demonstration on how to draw in perspective. Yeah, why not? I'll read some more stuff real quick though. Hello there. Hello there, hello there. It says Sleepy Mushroom, and then Chewy Gami. Chewy Gami. Go Infinity Beyond says, what was that? Korea? I will try. I don't know if you're talking about me or someone else, but either way, they will try. I will try. Can you give a bit? Okay, I saw that one. I'll try that here in just a second. Oh, you said it twice there, Jaskill. I'm still finding a way to have fun in art. So I think you're already really good. So I would say what helped me, I don't know if this will help you, but I would say go ahead and try to study some shape design if you haven't already. Study some shape design, study some things that like are kind of cool for you for shape that you like. For example, let me go to some design stuff here. I'm gonna go here. I have a whole design thing on my Pinterest that I have saved of cool character designs. And look at the shapes and stuff. Maybe that will, and kind of learn where to put stuff. Big, medium, small, different textured type of shapes. What I mean by that for me is like someone has something on their hip. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I found that for some reason for me, character design, free flow character design. There's a reason why I do a bunch of random character designs. It's not it's not just for no reason. It's by design. It's because I actually like doing random character designs. It lets my mind go. And when you learn the basics of character design, like some really good character design stuff, and really incorporating big, medium, and small, and some really nice stuff like that, and incorporating it even at smaller scales, bigger scales. I found that letting myself go and not worrying about the fundamentals of it, and just going based on shape, and like let's say this is a person's torso here. I have the most fun when I sit there and just let my mind, like it's almost like a meditation. I just let my imagination go, and I just draw things loosely and shapes and stuff like that, and like a sword here, and then another sword here, and then maybe baggier pants, and maybe here we put something that's there, and then we have that. That's why you see me do this stuff a lot, and it's balanced, but it's also really fun and therapeutic for me compared to drawing like full on, for one, practicing, for two, compared to that stuff, and then also drawing full on manga pages. It's very, very difficult. Some people may think it's like super fun. Uh, let's be real. It's it's hard. Which, when something's hard, sometimes it takes the fun out of it. But there are points where you do have fun. Like, you start getting in a flow and you start having fun sometimes. But it can be hard. It can be hard. Hard things aren't always fun. But uh, when I get really in the trenches of something, I find myself having a lot of fun with it. Once I get far enough into it, at least. I don't know if that will help you. It's something that helped me. Hopefully, it could help you. Um, Thought I would share it, but yeah. Ah, let's go red, I guess. Oh, wow. See, the perspective of that isn't even right. It's all right. It's all right. I should have been paying attention, but I'm just kind of letting myself go right now. Don't worry, I'll get around to the perspective thing, by the way. I didn't forget. This looks pretty bad. And once again, you win some and you lose some, no matter what in life. That's just how it goes. So I went the complete wrong direction with that pocket, so that was an accident. Oh my god. Uh, okay, let's go down. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay, I'll try that. Thanks, man. Hey, man, no problem. I don't know if it's gonna work for you. It worked for me. Learning more about that, like character design, shape design stuff. So thought I would share it. Um, Thank you, thank you. Third, cream on it. Three-way marriage. Oh my gosh, what is going on up here? Okay, Jazz Gill, calm down. I told you already that I was gonna do it. And so just because you already set it up up here, and I already addressed it. So just, and then you said thank you, thank you, thank you. You don't have to do it that many times. I'll see it, man. So try not to spam. Um, Four if you add Kuzo. Jeez, guys. Uh, just join the stream like the girl. Like the girl, by the way. Hey, thank you very much. It is a study. Just remember, it is a study. So, not my art. I drew it, not my art, though. So, um, uh, want to get in this three-way marriage with third and Jeez, Louis. Please do a bunch of thumbnails, mini perspective practice. I will eventually, yeah, and I actually want to do that as a full-on video too, for the main channel. Yeah. Why don't we all get married? Oh, jeez. Okay, Felix. No, best wedding ever. All chat is invited. Three things. Let's get married with Louis. Yes. We all getting married. Jeez, what is going on down here? Thanks, man. Jack's attack gaming. Your way of drawing. Resting hands really helped me. I've been using it a bunch. Oh, that's awesome, man. Good to hear that. Yeah, it's definitely helped me. Taking like 5 minutes. Like, if you've been drawing and you're frustrated, take 5 minutes, take 10 minutes, take 20 minutes. But just remember to come back. It's good to take breaks. Can you please do a bunch of... Oh, I already read that one up there. All right. Let's do some perspective stuff after I roll in with at least this. Let's get some music going. Such sad music. It's about to start playing. All right. How long have we been going? 2 hours and 51 minutes. We're not going to stop exactly at 3 hours. It's okay. We are going to probably go a little bit past it. It's all right. I might do a really long stream again tomorrow. We'll see if I'm feeling up to it. It might be a little bit earlier. Today I was actually supposed to start streaming a bit earlier than I did now. See, my brain's melting. That I did. But someone broke into my mailbox. I had to tell my office. Then I had to go get these markers. I almost thought about not getting these markers and just starting to stream because I didn't want to have to go get these markers and then come back and then I'd stream later than I wanted to. I streamed about an hour later than I wanted to, but it's okay. It all worked out. So I might actually stream a little earlier tomorrow and roll into a later day stream. We'll see. It also depends on when I wake up. Hoo-ya. Oh, see that right there? That's what I mean. Do you see that little dark spot? I did that on purpose because it's a place where two lines converge, and it's almost like a tiny little shadows being placed there. Because when two things come together, notice if I put my fingers like this, okay, let's do this. If I put my fingers like this, you see a shadow, but then once you put them together, you see a deeper shadow in between them, and you see an even deeper shadow here. If it was more lit around here, to be honest, I would be able to show it a little bit better what I'm talking about. But kind of like if there's two fingers together, let's move this up. If there's two fingers together, just like how I showed, let's do it close up like this. If there's two fingers together like this. Actually, let's do this accurately with the. There's two fingers coming together like that. Look at this. Converging line, but we're going to get thinner here, then we're going to get thicker here. Now look how cool that looks. Compared to if we were to make that thick all the way through. You just want to kind of study how other people do this stuff. Yeah. I gotta go. See you later. Shiny Arc 32. Wow, nice sketch. Thank you very much, Hitman artists. I've been trying to draw manga and it sucks the life out of me. It's hard stuff, man. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta have passion. I realize you don't have to have just passion to draw manga. You have to have passion for the manga. You have to have passion for the story that you're actually trying to create. So yeah. And yes, there are people that draw stuff that they don't have passion for. It's part of having a job as an artist, quite literally. But that's not always the best line to go down, you know? It's hard stuff. And there's a point in life where you're going to look back and be like, was it worth it? Was I worth that? Was that all worth that? We're on page 8 right now. Whew, I said I want to get to page 10 by the end of the stream. Oh my goodness. So you can tell I've been putting some effort into each one of these pages. If you noticed, we've been streaming for 2 hours, 55 minutes. I had 2 pages done when we started. So if I was doing the 30-day challenge, this would be a piece of cake. Like, come on. Like, okay, at least if I do not succeed at the 16-day, I have to do at least 20. There's no way. I have to beat this challenge. But beat it to death. I have to do it better. I gotta, guys. I gotta prove this challenge. Oh, actually, I didn't mention this. So one thing that made me think to actually do this and to dedicate 2 weeks to this is because I asked myself, I was like, hey, can I do it in 2 weeks? That'd be so cool. And then guess what happened? By the way, don't worry, I'm gonna do the perspective thing. I was like, can I do it? And I did the math, and I was like, I can't do this. I said that really fast, by the way. I was like, I can't do this. I was like, it's too much. And I was like, that's not what the younger Kuzo would have respected. That's not what I, in high school, would have expected of me. And I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. And that's what made me decide to do it. I realized I conceded too fast. I can't do that. You can't want to be one of the best and do that. It just doesn't work that way. You have to say, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. You have to say it the whole time. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. You have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, I mean, who's going to believe it? I mean, I guess other people can believe in you, but what matters is you believing in yourself. It's not too much. Do it, says Cree. Thank you, Cree. Louis, love myself some contours. Yeah, got it, Louis. Come down here. Kuzo says, Bayomi. I don't know about that first part of your name. Sorry. It's Bro. Okay, I'm horrible with names. I'm sorry. How long are you streaming for? Probably a little bit longer here, maybe 30 minutes. We'll see. That's a cool atmospheric music, very nice for Star White tablecloth restaurant. I get what you're saying. Hell yeah, says Bayumi. I'm just gonna say Bayumi for now on. I'm seeing a few of the 600 sketchbook tour, and theirs are way more simple than yours. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to not just cut it in half. I'm trying to go above and beyond. Yeah, and you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean when you look at and no, not knocking them. It's fine, man. I'm spending 2 weeks just doing this almost. So I guarantee they're also doing other things as well. So I'm not gonna knock them for that. I watched their video all the way through. I watched these people's videos. If I didn't watch their video all the way through, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't have watched it through. So respect to them, man. It's hard, let's put it this way. Even if it's 2 drawings or 1 drawing on a page for 600 pages, in 1 month, that's still really hard. Let's be real. 600 drawings just in general in a month is pretty hard. Caught a live finally? Yeah! Dang, this live is still going. Yes, it is. We're going long, guys. I think I do have to go to the bathroom here soon again. Some coffee. Oh my gosh, that's so loud. You know what? I think I might have to do another here. Let's go up here, and I'm gonna pop in with the perspective thing when we come back. That would be kind of good because I actually need some perspective practice. All right, I'm gonna do that, and maybe we could fill up a nice little. Let's actually go down here. Let's go. Let's finish the page off down here by going. Don't judge me. Alright, don't judge me. You hear the song? Here, sorry about that sound, guys. Let's do another color. Let's go orange. 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 Or maybe like a... What color is that? A weird looking orange. Orange. Dude, people are gonna be like, "Yo, man, this guy taking up huge spaces on his canvas just to." And I'm like, "Yeah, I am. You playing with me?" Also, I think I'm the only person with this sketchbook challenge that did it horizontally. Not like that makes it any harder. It's just, I don't know why. I just really like drawing horizontally. Believe it or not, for me. You probably will believe it because I'm telling you. It feels more free. Don't ask me why. I think it's just because of the landscape feel of it. I just feel more free in general, and it kind of just feels like a big manga panel. Oh, what the? Why is that almost the exact same color? Dude, I did two. Look. Dude, don't even play with me right now. These are two different colors. What you telling me? You telling me how are those two different colors? they do not represent the color of this. Like, come on now. Come. Don't you play with me. Don't you play. Ooh, yellow. Oh, another yellow. Dude, these markers are dope for like only a few dollars. By the way, if you want to know where I got these markers, I got them from Staples. It's basically an office supplies store in America, for those of you who aren't in the U.S. And I don't know if it's over in France or in UK or whatever. Is Britain? London? I don't know. To do it with maybe these kind of purplish ones. Oh, I should have done it with the blue. I did this last time too. Again? I did it again? Alright, I gotta go whittle. I'll be right back. 160. Dude, we hit 400 likes. We hit 400 likes, guys. Dude, we hit 400 likes. All right. I'm going to be right back. I am coming back. I am here. We got 110 people in here still. I didn't expect only like 6 people to leave. Yo, what's up? Someone says 500 likes, Emerson. Maybe. Third says Pog. Not sure about what, but it was for the 400. Yeah. Okay, I understand now. Yeah, woo, 400. We haven't done 400 likes in since I started streaming again a while ago. Troll how? Someone say something about a troll. Let's troll Kuzo when he gets back. Too late. Okay, let's do the perspective thing. This sketchbook is freaking massive. It's so big. When I got this out of the locker it was in for my, when I was picking it up, and I took it out, I was like, what? I was like, oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, let's go here. By the way, thank you guys for Kuzomari, big fan. Thank you very much, Koara. Yeah, too late. Bro, you, that I vibe with. Not sure what you mean, but awesome. I'm glad you vibe with me, though. There's something on my glasses, yo. Oh, thank you guys for making me. Thank you guys for making me get this pencil. I am heavily relying on this, and it's super fun. Okay. I don't know what this song is. Hopefully, this better be part of my copyright-free stuff. Because we haven't gone this far before. It should be. Alright. Perspective. How to draw basically some stuff in perspective. Let's do a little thing here. Let's just do. I don't know. I was trying to think if I wanted to do a 3-point perspective. Why don't I just like flex and just do like a fisheye lens? Oh, it's blurry. It will become less blurry as the lines get darker. Alright, so I'm trying to do a slight 3-point perspective. Alright. So, see all these lines? These are the guidelines. We got the lines going this way, got the lines going this way. So, if we were to take this into a small version, essentially what we're creating is if we had a tiny little thumbnail here, this is what we are essentially creating. That is the perspective we are creating. It's a 3-point perspective. We got one going down, we got one going that way, we got one going this way. So we're going to draw something in here. We're going to draw something in here. You will get the views with fisheye, right? I wish. The views on my fisheye lens video did not do it actually as good as I thought it would, but whatever. Yes, fisheye lens, please. I'll probably do it at some point. I don't know if it's going to be in this stream, but we will. Okay. I'm going to be following these guidelines. Let's switch to this pencil. Let's follow these guidelines here. I'm just following these. I'm just made a square or rectangular prism. Sorry, people. Gotta be completely accurate with my terminology here. I'm so sorry, guys. I made a severe lapse in judgment. I just remember the time when I was like, I called it a square, and someone in the comment section was just like, it's a cube. I was like, whoa. Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to, but I also did realize I should probably be a little bit more accurate with my terminology, as accurate as I can be. Because, you know, it is important. I don't want, like, some kid going to their art class with an art teacher and calling a square, calling it a square when it's actually supposed to be a cube, and the teacher's like, you know, sure, the guy may know how to draw perspective, but he doesn't know what he's saying when it comes to terminology. I'd rather that not be the case, you know? So I try to be accurate. Okay, so basically what I'm doing here is I'm following these guidelines. I'm literally just creating basically just these basic shapes and following these guidelines that I have set up. That's how you do things in perspective. By the way, I want to remember follow the perspective here. So this is our sideline here. This is a sphere right here. Let's make sure we get at least a little bit of this gesture correct. Come down here. I've been having a really difficult time, for some reason, having this hip area feel a little bit more natural recently. Like, I used to be able to do it just fine. I don't know why this area has been feeling really weird for me recently. And maybe I could figure it out tonight or something, or like during just this whole session of doing this stuff, because it's kind of frustrating me because it looks weird. And if you're wondering how I know where the perspective is down here, I technically don't. I'm just guesstimating because I've done so many different thumbnails like this. I have a general idea on actually like what the perspective is down here. So why does it look so funky? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Remember, Kuzo, thighs are bigger than that. Alright, there we go. It looks decent. It looks okay. Like, whatever. Bam! So, now let's go ahead and go in with this. We got 120 people in here, 413 likes. When we make it to 500, probably not. Let's just be real. Teacher Kuzo is sharing great secrets to help upcoming artists become master manga creators. Thank you, teacher. Nah, I ain't no teacher, but I'm glad if it's helping some of you guys. Let's do blue. Let's do purple. Let's do red, green, blue. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'm actually going to draw this little guy over here. Boop, beep, 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 boop, boop, bop. Follow the perspective. Follow the perspective. Follow the perspective. Sometimes you lose yourself when you stop following the perspective. In fact, I think this should be a little bit stretched that way, a little bit more. This line, because look, this cube is a little off. It is for sure. Where's my light blue? I thought I had a skinny light blue. Huh. Whatever. Okay, let's... See? I messed up, yo. See that? Just that little bit does matter too, by the way. Now, that looks more accurate. That does look more accurate to me. Just by a little bit. Does look more accurate to me. Alright, let's go ahead and... I like this purple. Oop. Goodness gracious. What happened to my draftsmanship there? It was just like... just went out the window. Alright. You know what I might have to do? I might have to do like a bunch of like bigger page TikTok ones for TikTok. By the way, have any of you seen my Bakugo like animation? I did it a few years ago. And it wasn't an animation. It's more of an animatic. Have you ever seen it? It was a comedy one. Let me look at what's going on over here. Hey, Kuzo, how do you draw tilted objects in perspective? I don't understand it. So tilted objects in perspective is just another object in perspective. So you want to practice this stuff all the time. You want to practice it in different spots. So for example, this cube following this perspective here. Ooh, see? It messes you up sometimes. You're learning from drawing these in a bunch of different perspectives. You're just learning. You want to draw, like, for example, if we take this perspective and we put the perspective line over here, instead of drawing everything towards the center, we're drawing everything that's basically not in the center. We're drawing everything over here, right? Now, if you really want to know, okay, we just tilted an object. We're still following, ooh, that is bad. We're still following the perspective here. But we now have something that is a cube, rectangular prism. It is a rectangular prism, and we tilted it. Now, if you're talking about tilting something to the point where it's in 3-point perspective, you doing this stuff all the time, it's going to help you, because you might be talking about having something that's like this. It's technically in its own perspective. Now, you practicing 1, 2, and 3-point perspective all the time, it will help you be able to do this stuff. All right, let's go over here. You know, what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this? I was thinking about doing like fast pages like this, which is like perspective stuff all over the place, and doing a lot of them at once, or doing like a couple of these, like 2, 3, and then taking a little bit longer on a more relaxed page. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like right now during the stream, but I think that's a good method to also go with. So do something a little bit more stylized, a little bit closer to finished, if you would want to say it like that. Something closer to finished, that would take a tiny bit more time, you know, like maybe 10 minutes, 6 minutes more, because you can get a lot done in 5-6 minutes. I think that's a good way to go about it, because then you don't just have all the pages being like this stuff, construction stuff, and also I won't fall behind as often. Because like the other ones, we were doing a lot of full-on construction. We're actually doing like full characters in some of them, and I don't know if we're going to be able to do that with every single one. By the way, I am going to do some like background stuff and foliage stuff at some point. Voila. let's go ahead and put form lines in green. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. I have a problem with the rib cage. Any tips? Do you mean like fully finished, or are you talking about? Oh, OMG, this song is an old one. Yes, it is an old one. I haven't been using it all that often, but I might bring it back to the vids. I might bring it back to the vids. It's a nice song. I just try to transition away from some of the old stuff, so that way it's a little bit more fresh, and I might be able to throw in some of the old stuff. And the old subscribers, longtime subscribers, will be like, "Oh, nostalgia," and then the new ones will be like, "I never heard this song, so that it doesn't matter to them." What you could do is really help is rounding off the cube into a cylinder, so you get both cube and cylinder in perspective. You might be talking to someone else or me, I'm not sure. Not gonna lie, I just solved that same problem. I went to Pinterest and looked at what lined up with what a boom. What lined up with a boom. I don't know. Sorry. Way better, but it is different and different people. So try what works best for you. You might be talking about the ribcage thing. Yes. Yeah, that sound a lot more fun. Oh yeah, you're talking about what I was saying with the transitioning pages, more complicated and then more structural. Yeah, I like that idea. Thanks, same, for your channel. Water. Yeah, I will need some water here soon. Nice idea. I have a real. I was just thinking the Bakugo animation was ridiculous. It was just ridiculous. Actually, I can't go without. I gotta go find this. So the song reminded me of it because I was using it during a specific time frame when I was making these videos, and there it is. Here. I'm gonna pause this, and I won't get copyrighted because it's my video. Except for this ad, so we're not gonna put this ad on. Your channel is so good. International bad language. It's all good, man. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like my stuff. This is so ridiculous. This is an old video. See you later, Salty. By the way, hope you feel better, Salty. Hope you feel better. Yeah. Don't ask me why. Do not ask me why. Such a ridiculous thing. Alright, let's keep on going. Oh, sorry, you guys can't even see that, whatever. You guys can't even see that. Sorry, whatever. two different feelings there. Oh, you guys can't even see that either. Whatever. Okay. This is amazing. What was going through your mind when you make that? I don't know, man. You just gotta let your mind go sometimes. Do you have that tilting in perspective on your Patreon? I mean, not particularly. I mean, I do have perspective stuff on there. Like, I have one where I actually did a whole video of me drawing the same pose in different angles, which is essentially like kind of the same thing. I would say the best thing for you to do is learning perspective. Like, I mean, like this perspective here is vanishing point. These going this way, and these are going. So what would you be practicing here? This is a 3-point perspective, and if you were to consider something where there's a horizon line, it doesn't have to be a horizon line, it's just something where you can kind of like pinpoint where these points go on. Technically, you could draw a line. Hopefully you can see this yellow. Oh, I'll use this really bright yellow. Technically, these would be over here, going over here, trying to converge somewhere, right? Converge. And then these are trying to go this way. You're not going to see where it converges, but it's going to converge. Then the straight line where they connect, technically there's your 3-point perspective. The only difference is it's not your normal horizon line. Like, let me tilt the page here. Look, this looks like your normal perspective. This, I didn't really do it that well with the way I measured the stuff, but you get the idea. So this is just a 3-point perspective. So if you know how to draw this normally, 3-point perspective on a normal horizon line, you know how to draw it tilted. You just have to actually train your mind to think like that. Now, the other thing is, if you have a cube, you do that, right? Okay, you have to make a side. Boom. Now, what does that mean? That means this is going straight. There's not really a perspective. There's not a vanishing point for those lines. Now, if it's doing that, you have two choices. You could go straight with these, or you could create another vanishing point on this side where now these lines are doing this. Now you have a 2-point perspective. So you have these choices. Now, if we tilted it upwards, you could do this, which would be a bland shape, which is totally fine, and you're not doing any crazy perspectives here. As you notice, it's not like pushed really far. But what if we did this, had this line the same, and then we did this? That means we are now having a vanishing point coming like that, and then we could either go straight down with these lines, or we could go curve in, create another perspective, and remember to follow the perspective. See, it's just following these vanishing points. And here, let's do one with a completely straight line here. Curved line there. Boom. Now, we have it where all these lines line up, but we're following this perspective, and voila. So we actually have a 2-point perspective going on here. We got 2-point perspective, because these are going straight like this, but these are going like this. So, yeet. Gotta go, says Comics. Well, thank you for chilling in here, and hopefully I see you in another stream and another video. Hopefully you have a good day or night wherever you live. What if you have to draw incline in perspective? Does the vanishing point on the horizon line change? Incline, you must be talking about like if there's a hill, right? Technically, yeah, because if you're looking at a horizon line that's like this, if you're looking at a horizon line that's like this, we got this, but there's a hill, there's a hill. Let's say the hill's like this. let's just say a hill like this, because it's going to show us a really good version of what I'm, a really good example of what I'm trying to get across here. There we go. Oh, you guys can't see it. So let's say the hill's like this. So yes, your vanishing point is now doing this for that part of the hill. So if there was a square or rectangle or rectangular prism, it would be sitting on there like that, right? If we wanted to sit there flat. Let's do it. If we wanted to sit there flat on here, follow these lines, and we go up. Say it's sitting there flat. It's coming towards you if we were looking at the hill over here. If we were looking at the hill over here, and the hill went, we were going like this, and the hill went up, and then bam, we actually have a point right there. Follow the vanishing point, and then we actually go up like this. Yes, technically, the perspective for this now has changed to something like this. My eraser. That out of there. Something like that. Essentially, not perfect, but it has. So what would happen with the cube, rectangular prism, it would be coming towards us, because now this has its own vanishing point. See, this is very complicated, but let's think of it very simply. We don't have to go crazy with this. It's literally just another vanishing point. It seems crazy, but what happens if you just follow the rules? Boom. You following some rules here. There you go. Yeah, please don't spam. Tips for beginners: learn 1, 2, and 3 point perspective. Also, watch my Learn How to Draw Anything video series. It will give you a pretty good idea on what you should be starting with. By the way, I don't know if you're on my main channel, Hatiara. I don't know if you're on my main channel, but if you, my main channel is linked in the description. That is where those videos are. They're called Learn How to Draw Anything Part 1 and Part 2. I posted the Part 2 most recently. The other one's about 7 videos roughly ago. So how do you draw girls' hips? Girls' hips are essentially, you want to try to keep them around the same size as either the shoulders or a little bit bigger. So let's finish off this page with like a bunch of little tutorials here. Let's move this over here. Trying to move everything. Man, it is freaking crowded. We've been going for 3 hours and 33 minutes. Holy cow, guys. And we got 433 likes. Are we getting 500? Can we get 500? I don't know, man. What page is this? This is page 9, right? Yeah, page 9. I'm going to have to write that down. I've actually explained this before in other streams, but it's all good. So let's go ahead and draw a torso, quick little torso here. So I would like to think of this as going like this, and petite. Now let's go like this. Those are some shoulders. Well, I'm doing a downwards line. I want the hips to roughly be the same size or bigger than where the shoulders over here are going to land. That is the rough generalization that will give you a decent looking woman's body. I would say try to make it around the same size. That's probably the most accurate for a decent, for my type of woman body that I draw, that I think is appealing for art. By the way, I'm holding on the pens, the markers like this. Well, wow, those boobs got real chest lumps got real lopsided there real fast. Don't ask me why I always draw stuff that looks like stockings on them. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me. I ain't no pervert. I swear. I swear it ain't me. Looks good, man. Thank you very much, Louie. Any tips on drawing anatomy? I just started. Whew. That's a hard one. Okay. I mean, like, I say that as if I haven't answered it, but I mean, like, it's a very open-ended question because technically that means you could start anywhere. But I suggest starting in a spot that what you would be drawing most if you're drawing manga. If you're drawing, animals, probably going to want to go ahead and draw animal stuff, like heads. But anyways, the first thing you typically start drawing when it comes to anything that has a face is a head. It's the head. We always start from the head, shoulders, knees and toes, basically, you want to start from the top down. From there, I would say you want to learn some basic shapes for these elements, such as what I just did here for the body. If you saw the way I constructed this, you want to find some basic shapes like this right here: torso, circle, groin area. The gesture in this isn't very good. I should have thought a little bit more about the gesture, but I was going straight in with the marker, so I forgive myself a little bit, but also have to punish myself. That also, the gesture for that arm was very stiff. That arm should have been going back a little bit more, and then forward like that, much more. Oh man, it actually would have been tilted a little bit more that way from the bottom, so it would have looked a little bit more natural. This is stiff. But that's the general idea. Let's throw a head on her at least, right? Whew. All right, hopefully that helped two of those questions there. Let's see. Suspicious, says melon fruit. It's good to feel out the form. That's why you do it. Probably having a conversation. I'm always watching your videos. I've been practicing long point perspective, and I'm starting to see a lot of improvement. That's really good. That is really good. First time I visited your channel. Great, bro. Hey, thanks, man. Hopefully the main channel helps, and this channel, either way. Also, you trust me. Okay. Hatiara, you don't have to post it more than once. We try to keep it at least spam free as possible in chat, so try not to post too much. I mean, especially when it's the same thing. I mean, if it's questions, I try to get to all the comments. If it's like comments apart, like obviously like 10 comments apart, it's all right. So, but yeah, try not to do it too many times in a row. Yeah, Teacher Kuzo, will you will Kuzo Teacher Kuzo will make you a master if you practice hard work daily. Every day you have it at your hands to reach your goal. I am horrible at reading, as you can tell. This is a teacher. This is the teacher you are looking for at Kuzo Academy. Iron will sharpen iron. Iron will sharpen iron. Your drawings are extremely great, bro, and you teach drawing very nicely. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you very much. Elish Kumar Shresta. Don't judge me. I'm sorry. I butchered your name. Excuse me. All right. The song is probably the last one you're talking about. By the way, it's from the YouTube music. Just letting you know, it's YouTube music. The song was called Sahara Rain. That was Sahara Rains. That was the last song that was just playing. And the song before that was called Sad Minute? Sad Minute. It's not minute. That's not spelled as minute. It's minute. I don't know why. Whatever. I really like this song, by the way. Fully Coolly Nice. Hey, thanks very much. Yeah, Fully Coolly's awesome. Have you ever thought about one-on-one lesson? I have. It's kind of hard to go for. Wow, it's kind of hard to actually like decide on something like that and payment and stuff. So I haven't really gone with that. That's why I kind of do like general stuff on my Patreon, which my Patreon does have a lot of stuff. And I do kind of want to do critiques, extra critiques of people's stuff from Patreon at some point. So it'd be kind of that's kind of good. But we're at 447 likes. Wow. Holy cow, guys. By the way, remember, we're checking. We had 3 more subscribers at that time. We had 81. So 28,081. What are we at now? 28,098. What? Look at it. It's growing, guys. What? We grew quite a bit during this stream. Sweet. We're almost done with this page. I kind of want to wrap up maybe the side part here. This is page 9, right? Okay. We didn't get to page 10. I'm probably going to be ending it after this little last part here while we go ahead and do something. Probably going to look horrible, but guess this Pokemon. No, it's not a Pokemon. Guess the character before I'm done with it. I haven't drawn him in a while. Now, I'm not looking at anything, by the way, for this. Because he's technically over here, but my microphone is over it. Oh, wait, I just gave it up. Bad Kuzo. Why'd I do it? I'm not... How am I a good teacher when I always give away everything? Deku. John 2.0. Got it. Was first. I think, right? Yeah. Tanjiro? Nah. I should have let it go a little longer than that. I shouldn't have been like, yeah, he's right already. Dang it. Why did I do that? I'm not looking at anything, so I don't even know if any of this is right when I actually like design wise. I haven't looked at My Hero in a little bit. But yep, after this one we are going to be heading Deku Saitama. Wait, I already yo, I'm back. It's been like 3 hours. Yes, it has, young wavy. I am actually gonna be ending it after this drawing here. But yeah, I said it on third stream the other day, which I mean, not like everyone here was over there when I said it, but the other day I said I was going to be doing a super long stream today, which I didn't say. I probably should have said on my my Insta post or something, you know, been like super long stream. But if I said that, then, you know, people might be like, oh, so I don't have to catch it right away. And I'm like, no, you have to come right away. You can get away with a lot with these markers, by the way. Like, wow, they're not half bad, you know. They're a little dull when it comes to color. It doesn't look that dull on camera. They do look a little dull on camera, but they're decent markers for just doing this stuff. Like, I mean, hey, I ain't coloring traditionally, so I don't really need them for that. But this just makes it more interesting. Yes, that Pokemon! I could probably draw Deku so much better. Dang it. If I just looked at some darn reference. Yeah, that's not how the bang would go. But it's alright. That's okay. I'm not even looking at anything, so... and I haven't looked at Deku in a hot minute. What are these markers? They're super. They make me a better artist. You have to have the most expensive tools to make you a better artist. By the way, for the video I'm thinking about doing, I was thinking about writing makes you the artist you want to be at the bottom or something like that. Wouldn't that be so funny? I think it's stupid. What was that squeak that just happened? What was that squeak? Why did I just squeak? Why? Why did I just squeak? Well, he has 4, right? Yeah, he has 4. Four freckles, I'm saying. Yeah, this totally could have been better. Ooh, someone's making food in my apartment. What? Yo, dude, I'm hungry. Better be getting some of that. Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna have a burger tonight, actually. Alright, if we're gonna be realistic here, let's go off and let's get a blue from somewhere. By the way, my desk is a freaking travesty over here. It's just a freaking travesty. My goodness. Here, I'll show you what I mean by travesty. I'll take a picture real quick just to show you. Dude, we got 460 likes. Holy cow. Dude, that's nuts. Oh, freaking travesty over here. Yeah. freaking travesty. How much did I miss? We are going to be going after this drawing that I'm doing, but other than that, it's going to be reposted, so don't have to worry about that. But look at this travesty. Goodness gracious. Oh, it's so bad. Dude, guys, we stayed like over 100 during this whole stream. That's nuts. I mean, we may have dipped here and there, but that's crazy. Remember, no reference on this. I didn't use any reference. So, anyways. Why am I holding all these markers in my hand? Dude, I have so many markers in my hand. Oh, I need to get rid of this color on the pen. All right, well, let's grab this blue one and just fix up this part a little bit so I can show at least a little bit of that. There. Good enough for me. Anyways, that's pretty much the last drawing. Just gonna look a little bit here. Okay, bye, gotta go. See you later, Lincoln Comic Art. Dang, I'm late. Yeah, it's alright. It's gonna go up, and I'm gonna be doing more streams. So, is this gonna be on TikTok? No, not specifically these ones. 500 before the stream ends. I wish, but I gotta get going here. Kuzu Academy, yeah, kind of felt like it. Anyways, I do have to get going here, but in any case, it was super fun. Definitely hop onto the other streams when we do them. Keep an eye on my Instagram and my Twitter during the evenings, at least US evenings and MDT, Mountain Daylight Time, for the potential to catch these streams. And if not there, remember to hit the bell icon so you get notified when I go live on these live streams on this channel. But in any case, hope you guys are having a good one. Hope you guys have a good one.